Hey guys, Upward Ninja here, and because I became the most hated John Mayer fanboy on the planet, as ironic as that sounds, based off of my factual arguments on why the new Silver Sky PRS Strat clone is not worth $2,300, I decided to do a review of the D45 John Mayer Martin that is set to release. Actually, in fact, some of them are already being shipped out now. As you saw in the thumbnail, a buddy of mine got number 2, and I chewed him out for wasting 15 grand on a D45 when he already had the OM28JM. I know they're different sounds, but he's just a John Mayer fanboy, and if you want the definitive John Mayer tone, you definitely got to go with the OM. I don't know why a collector, I guess a collector would want it, but why a player would want, first of all, a $15,000 guitar. Second of all, a guitar that's not really uh, typically used by the artist that it's a signature model for. That doesn't make any sense here. So no, I do not have this guitar, just to clear up a lot of the comments that you haters are saying. I am burping a lot right now. That's what those awkward pauses are for. I'm sorry, but let's just check out the words from the manufacturer, because I have not looked into this guitar. Now, I knew of its existence, but I just kind of dismissed it because I'm not going to spend 15K on an acoustic. So, D45, John Mayer, this stunning dreadnought pays tribute to one of today's top guitars with one of Martin's most prestigious models, the D45, crafted with Guatemalan rosewood back and sides and an Engelmann spruce top with aged toner and forward shifting. I don't even know what this word is, so I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it. X bracing. The tonal masterpiece was designed by John Mayer and created by the Mastercraft people in the Martin Customs shop. I like how they try to say gender neutral with that. I've never seen that before. Usually they say craftsman. Boasting a full thickness neck with hexagon inlays, bone nut and saddle, and open gear, a gold open gear tuners. The D45 John Mayer has also featured an interior label personally signed by the 7-time Grammy-winning artist, limited to 45 instruments. And a fun fact with the open gold tuners, on my OM28JM, I swapped the silver tuners out for gold hardware, and people tell me that it looks amazing. So just thought I'd brag on myself for a little bit here. So we could just check out these pictures here. This is just at first glance. Okay, it's cool little, what did they say, the hexagonal inlays. Oh, they didn't even mention the inlays. I don't know, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, sexagon, I think that's called, 6-sided figure. But I mean, nothing too crazy here. It's like the 0045 SC. The inlay, as you can see, goes onto the fretboard and it wraps around. So that's kind of cool. What did they say it was? Guatemalan rosewood. So we're going to scroll down here and check out the specs to see if it is worth it. And spoiler alert, it's not going to be worth $45,000. I mean, I don't know why I said 45. I'm thinking, I don't know, D45. I got it confused. 14,000, 15,000. It's not going to be worth that at all. So if you are here to see me suck this guitar's dick and tell you a million reasons why you should be buying a $15,000 guitar and then lie to you and say that I'm going to buy the guitar, you're at the wrong place. But Kudo just popped online as playing Player Unknown Battleground, so if you want to check him out on Steam, go for it. So model, I mean, names are irrelevant, not really important. In piece grained ivory. Now, if we're 100% honest with ourselves, most people don't actually look at the specs if they are a fanboy. So I'm going to just not read off all these specs, but I am going to let you guys see this for yourself. Now, and I'll point out kind of the stuff that catches my eye, like the guitar was plecked. If you don't know what plecking is, it's a process where the guitar is set up to the best of this robot. Uh, eh, I don't know how to even describe it. I'm just gonna put plecking on screen so you guys can see this. It's like a robot. You type in some kind of algorithm. It scans the guitar, and then it sets up the intonation perfectly, sets up the action perfectly, and it's all down to like nanometers here. So check that out. Yeah. Okay. So pick guard. It's a fake tortoise. Uh, Black stripes, style 45. Now, this is the real reason that you're buying the guitar. Paper label signed by. So, essentially you're paying $15,000 for a signature. So, it wouldn't be a great video without some comparisons here. Now, I will eat my words if, okay, I was about to say, I will eat my words if a D45 standard model is around that price. Because last time I checked, D45s were around 9,000-10,000. I guess the price has dropped since I looked into them, but we can just compare the D45 John Mayer at face value. I mean, not at face value. At first inspection, you can see the inlay does not go on the fretboard here, like in the John's model. Doesn't have that age toner on it, so aesthetically you can instantly tell the difference. Check out the specs, and this is just what Sweetwater sounds. Shout out to them. No, oh, okay, I was about to say no real specs here. So this one, East Indian rosewood, which is a lot more common than the Madagascar rosewood. Radius on this one 16. On this one, it's probably the same. Oh, so yeah, 16 fretboard radius. Open gear gold, bone saddle, bone nut. Suggested strings, phosphorus bronze. Nothing too crazy. So I don't know. I'm just really making this to piss off the John Mayer fanboys by telling you that it is not worth your money, people. In fact, I wouldn't even recommend getting a D45 in general if you're going for a John Mayer tone. Another crash grab from what people to be considered the greatest modern musician. And maybe even one of the greatest musicians of all time. So, Upward Ninja, aka the world's most hated John Mayer fanboy, signing out.